Well, good day, and I love you. That started before I was ready, but we will roll with it. God is here, and I have a story for you today. So, I am getting ready to pack up all the food that I prepared for my daughter. It is opening week next week for her performance, and so she does not have a lot of extra time right now. So, I have cooked a bunch of food, and I'm going to pack it up and put it in the car and drive it to her sweet little self and drop it off. Her mama and her brother. Yes. So it's made me remember the last time I headed to my daughter's house for something similar. My son and I got in the car. Well, let me remember the whole day. I really want to remember as many of the details and the feelings that I can, because it was magic. This day was magic. When I rose, I felt it was magic, and I decided it was magic. And that's half the work right there. That's half the magic, deciding to allow the day to be magical. And so we have lived in this house now for over a year. And at the time of this story, I had not seen this particular little black camisole that I wear underneath some of my little tops. And I really wanted to wear it that day. And I had looked for it time and time again in this house since we had moved. And I know I didn't lose it because I had it in the old house. So I woke up that day and I decided that it was in my closet right there in front of my eyes, and that I had simply overlooked it and that I was going to find it today. So I got into the shower, sure as can be that when I got out, it would be in my closet. And it was. I went and looked, and there it was, hanging on a hanger as if it's been there the whole time and I'd overlooked it, which is quite possible. Actually, it is. I have to understand that that is more than possible, since that is what happened. So I thought, oh, the magic is big today. Wow, I'm so excited to play in it. So then my son and I got in the car on the way to go see my daughter. And then we were driving for a little bit, and 13 minutes got taken off our time. Out of nowhere. Just I looked at the GPS. I feel all wonky here. I looked at there we go. I looked at the GPS, and 13 minutes came off the time. And I thought, well, I'm not going to complain about that, right? So we're driving on, and then the GPS takes us off the highway on a random exit. Literally takes us off the exit, down the ramp, into the street, about 3 city blocks in front of an abandoned gas station, has us flip a U-turn, and then get back on the highway. And I thought, that is insane. And my son and I said to him, we're just going to decide that Spirit decided our energy should roll through that neighborhood right there. And we both giggled it off and decided not to say anything like, what the heck, and stuff like that, and just go about our ride, right? So we are cruising into Atlanta, and I am, let's see here, you want to be backwards from me, so I'll do it your way. I am driving this way while the car is coming onto the highway. And you know, usually the cars come from the right, but the traffic was merging from the left. So I remember paying attention to that, because, you know, that's not how it always works. And so I thought, well, okay, now I got to get out of the left lane and move over. And then the car that was coming over was the beginning of a funeral procession. And straight up, no BS, real talk, that ride was so nice, and the one right behind it, that I was like, yo, who died? Like, these caddies were fat. And I was thinking, oh crap, I got to get out the way, because this man wants to keep his procession in line, and I don't want to mess them up. And so even though I wasn't doing anything wrong in my driving, I really wanted to hurry up and get over and give him a chance to get on. And so I was thinking about all this, and I was thinking about how nice these cars were and what a beautiful day it was. And then as I was moving over, and all of this is happening real slow because traffic is moving real slow, and we're trying to merge real slow. Everybody is just kind of this. I could feel the tight chest and the want to just see something beautiful, because she felt like she couldn't breathe. She just wanted to see something pretty. And I could feel all this, and I was processing this as the next car came of the procession next to me. And I began thinking, it is one cold day to have a window down that far. And then I became aware that I had this great big shit-eating grin on my face as I looked sideways, and the car came parallel next to me, and the woman in the back was looking out the window. And I could feel that what I felt was her. And I was smiling so big. I was smiling so big, as if to say, I'm here, and I'm beautiful, and I love you, and it's gonna be okay. And it was a surreal moment as I looked at this woman and she looked out her window, and I had this huge grin on my face, and I was sending her so much love. And we continued to get back into traffic, and I started crying. And my son was like, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? Because he hadn't witnessed any, he was there, but he didn't know what was going on. And he said, what's wrong, what's wrong? I just did my damn makeup too. What's wrong? Let me get back to the story. Hold on. Calm down, calm down. What's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? And I said, you never know. I said, dear God, it always happens like it's supposed to. I said, you never know when you get rerouted. I said, that was not a mistake. We weren't taken off the path. Our GPS didn't goof up. Spirit slowed us down. Spirit gave us a detour so that we would be popping out on the highway at exactly this time when this woman came on. I said, you just never know. If you keep your eyes open and you listen, the answer can be in the lyrics of a song or written on a sign or on the side of a... And I went like that. And I was going to say, on the side of a truck. And there was a semi that pulled right past us, and it said Universal, and it had this like circle beam going around it. And there it was. As I spoke the words, the word is in front of me and the truck passes. I took a picture of it. I'll put it in my story. And I just thought, wow, it's so powerful. It's so powerful how it all works when we get out of the way and we're not judging it. Not thinking that the GPS messed up, thinking that it's all wrong, thinking that we're running late, thinking that it's off. It's all just right. It's all just in line and aligned and divine. The more I get out of the way and try to ride instead of drive, the more amazing it is. Like past my wildest imagination, past what I can even describe to you. In fact, I think some of y'all think I'm full of crap and my stories are caca crazy. Well, they are caca crazy, but they are also the truth. And you can ask those around me. That's the really cool thing about it is my body, my biology, and my life actually reflect all the crazy, happy, healthy, harmonious mumbo jumbo I talk. Yes. I have a card for us today. Thank you for being here with me. It says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. That's what's up. I'm sharing these stories with you today because My mama used to say life is what happens when you're off making other plans. And that's what's happening. We are being called to jump higher, to believe better, to behave in a more responsible way, first in our own lives, and then in all aspects of that around us. And in order for us to do that, we have to get out of our own way and get in line with the divine will and the divine orchestration. It's like an almighty symphony. Just got to learn to play our part, just our part. Thank you for being here with me today. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And why don't you come inside my community and check things out, get some recipes, get some love, learn a little more about yourself and your body, and connect in a happy, harmonious way. We're kicking this thing off so that we can do some of this stuff together. So we show up only in a way that we love on ourselves. And when we love on ourselves, we tend to love on everything else. So you can click the links below. You can send me direct messages and emails if you have more questions, because it's time to connect and it's time to grow. And I'm happy to be here with you. Please check the links below. Join my YouTube channel. And then give yourself a great big hug today. Love on you. And I love you. Thank you for being here. God is out.